Ethiopia is known for being one of the only African country which was never colonized. Did you feel that sense of history in you, like when you arrive in Ethiopia?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, you can see people speak about their history, proud of their culture, and also if you like now you go most attractive places is the parks, the museums. You find Lucy, the oldest human lived over 3 million years ago.
3 million years ago?
Yeah, years ago, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's really incredible.
Yeah, then the people have.
When did you visit Ethiopia and how do you see it? What was your first impression of Ethiopia?
I visited Ethiopia in November 2014. There it is 2017. They have a different calendar. So let's see.
In 2017?
Yes, that in Ethiopia it's 2017. But in the local time, the Western calendar, I visited Ethiopia in
2024.
November 26. I left in January 2026, 2 months.
In 2025?
Yes.
What was the first impression of the city, Addis Ababa?
My first impression of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, was the tall buildings.
The tall buildings,
standing proud. And the people are very friendly, hospitable people, and with a unique culture.
With a unique culture, which culture did you notice is similar to the Ethiopian culture?
Okay, let me start with the food.
Yeah.
They have their own unique food. Injera. Injera is a flat, spongy bread made out of made from date, and it's a cereal called date, but it's highly nutritious. And also they have unique types of spice food. Like that culture is unique in all the Ethiopia. You find all the Ethiopia, the coffee. Everywhere you go, you find coffee. You find the coffee ceremony. Like the culture is so unique. And then also another thing was the hospitality. People are very friendly, and especially if they hear if you introduce yourself as a foreigner or like someone from another country, they will welcome you. They will welcome you and they give you assistance as long as you're able to communicate the same language. The only challenge
they speak English or they speak their local language.
A certain percentage of population speaks English, but then higher percentage doesn't speak English. Yeah, so when someone who speaks English, survive.
Oh,
yeah. Or if you understand the local language, commonly the Amharic.
Amharic.
Yes, you're good to go. Yeah, nevertheless, everything
was fine.
You know?
Okay. What were your expectation before visiting Ethiopia? Like what you was expecting before visiting Ethiopia?
My expectation was not much because I knew I was visiting an African country. Yeah. So I didn't expect like nothing that would blow up my mind, nothing that would shock me, you know. So I knew I was visiting an African country, and maybe I would just go and experience the culture, the food. But in terms of development, I wasn't expecting what I saw. And what I shared on the channel was completely amazing. And every time we're like, is this Europe? Is this UK? Is this America? You know? And every day, every night, construction is going on.
Okay. Okay, many people have a certain image of Africa. How did Addis Ababa challenge this stereotype that you see people have like about the image of Africa?
Yeah, most people think Africa can't develop its cities with skyscrapers. They can't promote their own culture. They can't do without maybe with the Western way of dressing, you know. But then when I visited Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, most people dress traditionally.
Most people dress traditionally.
Yes, and also there is a place it's called Shiromeda where they manufacture or they hand weave their closes.
They're close. Okay.
Yes, the local attire. You know, so I was challenged. I was like, okay, is this how like things are done here? It's a bit different.
It's
Also,
different, yeah.
let me tell you what's so unique: the Christmas. In Uganda, our Christmas is on 25th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that on your page. Like,
Yes, their Christmas is on 7th January.
January, yeah.
You know, and it's like a holiday. The entire, you know, it's a holiday, like no working, no nothing. Like they start from 6th of January to 7th. It's like an eve where people go in the masses. Thousands of people, millions of people go and pray. You know, welcome Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ. You know, I was like, if Africans, like, you know, they adopt to, because they say it's an Orthodox calendar, which is typically African. So I was challenged and I enjoyed the experience. Also, the baptism of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That usually happens on they celebrate it on January 18th. 3 days.
3 days.
From 17th, 18th up to 19th. I don't remember exactly the date, but it was from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The whole street was completely full of people celebrating the baptism of Jesus Christ, being baptized. It was something like, you know, was to see that Africa, we are like, how do I call it? We are unique.
What surprises you the most in Ethiopia?
What surprises me the most in Ethiopia is the constructions that are going on every day. If you got a picture of Addis Ababa city and you gave it to random people, especially in Uganda here,
to identify it,
and tell them that is this Europe or is this Africa?
Yeah.
They will say, bro, this is like outside world, Western world. Yeah. And it's in where?
It is in Ethiopia. Yeah.
They have about 5 quarters. Each is developing at a fast rate. The Pole, the Kenya, name it. New Mexico, completely developing at a faster rate. So I was surprised, like, why don't other African countries also learn from this, especially the cities? Yeah, rather than investing in other non-vital resources, other non-vital things, they should focus on developing the cities so as to promote tourism. And also, outside the cities, there is what you call the other tourist things.
Okay, many people think Africa is just about safari, rural life, villages. What was your first impression when you arrived in Addis Ababa?
Oh my God! Honestly, I was shocked.
You're shocked, yeah.
Yeah, that's the moment I arrived at the airport, bro. Because I arrived at night about to 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
The airport was lit. I always thought maybe it's the airport because a lot of international travelers travel from there. But as soon as we arrived, even in the city center, bro, lit. You know, so the airport is developed. The road network is so well developed, and then also the skyscrapers, bro. Ethiopia is not just about safaris or what people think about, but it's, you know,
it's about a lot of things.
A lot of things, skyscrapers, the road network.
What exactly shocked you in Ethiopia when you arrived?
When I arrived, what shocked me was the skyscrapers, not only the skyscrapers, but also the road network, very well developed, and also the hospitality of the people and the airport itself.
And the airport itself.
Yeah, well, nice.
Okay, Ethiopia is known for being one of the only African country which was never colonized. Did you feel that sense of history in you, like when you arrived in Ethiopia?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, you can see people speak about their history, proud of their culture, and also if you like now you go most attractive places is the parks,
Yeah.
the museums. You find Lucy, the oldest human lived over 3 million years ago.
3 million years ago.
Yeah, years ago, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really incredible.
Yeah, then the people are proud of their culture. You see them dancing like in the restaurants. They serve the food, the local alcohol, they take, they serve it in the restaurants. Also, they dance, their cultural dance. Then that they are proud to show the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So I feel like that sense of being proud of their culture and having resisted colonialism, they promote their own culture, bro. I was mostly in the cities, but there are a lot of stuff that I missed to stay because there is Dynamic depression. There are a lot of beautiful tribes. Hawassa city, where you find such kind of life, where you find people like, especially tourists, come this Hawassa. A lot of things that I didn't do, so I'm expecting to do more.
How was visiting Ethiopia change your perspective on Africa?
Yeah, I found it in such a way that I found Africans who are proud of their culture. Never had I seen that before. Okay, there are a few people where I live, where I come from in Uganda, who are proud of their culture and being African, but there it's more in a way that you find in restaurants, they dance traditional music, they serve traditional local wine, peg, and also you find people proudly working with their local attire. I don't know how they call it, but then it's a traditional attire where women and men wear it, going to churches, going to traditional weddings, playing traditional local music, speaking Amharic. I feel like, Africa is
something big.
Yeah, something big. Like, we are promoting our own stuff,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How would you describe the people and the hospitality in Ethiopia?
Amazing. Amazing, bro. Because I found and felt like I'm home. Where you're welcome, people will want to show you the direction, especially like when I was in the Ethiopian metro. You're inside and you don't know exactly where you're going, but the locals are willing to show you the direction or even remind you, you're just 2 steps away from your stop, your bus stop, metro stop. So I feel like, everyone gathered up and be like, he's from Uganda, let's help him, directions. So the hospitality is perfect. The people are always, especially if you connect with them and you speak the common language, English, or maybe if you speak some Amharic, if you're asking something, they are willing to offer you. And also, if you try maybe to give them money and be like, thank you, have some money, they'll be like, no, this is love. One love, They tell you, take your money, no problem, yeah?
Sure.
Yes.
So now we can be like going back and then we are just recording with this. Okay. I mean, for you say like Ethiopia. Would you say like Ethiopia is one of the best countries in Africa?
Yeah, actually one of the best in Africa in a way that I haven't visited other countries yet, so many yet. But then for the ones I've seen and I've seen online, Ethiopia stands out unique because they promote their unique culture. They respect their Orthodox calendar, whereby Christmas is on 7th, and the baptism of Jesus Christ, where it's a public holiday. It's a holiday where everyone respects. They don't work for like 3 days. Then Christmas, they don't work like for 2 days.
And you talk about something which is interesting. You say in Ethiopia, then 2017, which I couldn't like understand how it's going there.
Yes.
Is it same as other African countries? You have ever been to Kenya, Ethiopia, and Uganda? So is it same as the people, the local? Maybe like the way they're doing businesses. They say Africa is the community, or maybe Ethiopia is in East African community.
Yeah, it's Africa.
Okay. Did you see it as other African countries where you have been before?
I don't know. It's different because where the countries that I've been to, when people are going to churches, they wear like Western world. We wear a suit or a t-shirt or